Hello Aquarius, welcome to Tabs Tarot. I want to wish you all well. I send blessings to those of you who are ill and I hope you get well soon. I want to say thank you for watching my tarot reading. I have cleansed the cards ready for use. I am grateful to each and everyone for all the support that you're giving the channel, for helping me get the message out there to people that need it. I want to say thank you so much for all your subscribes, for all your support. It really means the world to me, and I can't thank you enough for all your support and that helping me put the channel out there. I thank you for your likes and your shares and your messages. I'm truly grateful for those as well. For the messages that you're sending out, if I've missed your message, I'm truly sorry. I'm just thankful and would like to wish you all the best and thanking you for the support you're giving the channel. I thank you for all your help. I want to say I hope that you get something out of these readings. The same with everyone. I hope that you all get something out of these readings. I mean, I do it because I love doing tarot. So I really hope that you do get something out of these readings. So thank you for being there with me. Thank you for helping me on my journey. I want to thank you so very much for all your support. I want to say please take what resonates, leave the rest behind. Today I'm doing a Halloween tarot reading. Some of it involves witchy stuff, but it just gives you a little enlightenment into some of what the witches do, which is what is pulled out through the cards, and others are just like guiding you forward. So I want to pull you one of these. Message for Aquarius, please. What is the message for Aquarius, please? Voices. Pisces just got that. Pisces just got voices. So it says, with a tug at the gut, feel them romance your very breath. Listen to the gentle flickering within your eyes, for this is where they guide. So number 42. So your keywords, encouragement and inner knowing. With a tug at the gut, feel them romance your very breath. Listen to the gentle flickering within your eyes, for this is where they guide. It says, voices surround us, but we have to listen carefully. The power will speak to us in so many different ways, encouraging us as we travel along our path. There is a voice that can be found in the plants, animals, colours, shapes, winds and rains. There are clues offering us guidance and encouragement as we make our way back to the true self. Spirit speaks to us in symbols, signs, faint sounds and subtle clues. Our wise ancestors knew this. They knew everything has something to say for those who know how to listen, not just with their ears, but with their entire body, mind and soul. This card has come to you as a reminder to listen to the guidance offered by Spirit through your environment. One of the best ways to connect is to go out in nature, ask a question to the wind and listen for an answer. Perhaps a plant suddenly moves nearby, or something floats on the wind just in front of your face. These are all signs from Spirit to you. Ask your question and wait for the powers that be to answer. Be open-minded about the ways an answer can appear. Look for synchronicities. Look for synchronicities or consistent signs that come together to tell a story. Something is a sign if you feel a connection to it, no matter how silly it seems. Trust in your ability to receive the language of Spirit. The powers that will see this and offer more to you. Didn't that come out? reverse. I think this come out reverse. I wasn't thinking. If it come out reversed, I'm going to read you the reverse message. So if it didn't, then just ignore that bit. So reverse, sometimes trying too hard to hear the guidance is what destroys the magic. Wait for the answers to appear, rather than searching for them. Advice is often offered when we least expect it. Keep an open mind. Don't miss the powerful signs because you're too busy expecting your guidance to come in a different way. Trust in Spirit to offer guidance in a way that serves your highest good. You will come to understand when the time is right. So if I did pull it out in reverse and I hadn't read it in reverse, I'm sorry. But there is the reverse message for you. Okay, so I'm pulling 3 of these and reading you the messages from the book. Okay. So we have number 4, familiar and deep bonds. 16, prying eyes. Someone has their eye on you. And 36, bathing in the river and self-care. So let's find number 4. So familiar. So let's do it that way so you can see the cards while I'm reading. So keywords: companionship, deep bonds, lifelong connections. Tarot companion, the 2 of cups. The connection between witch and familiar is a deep fate-like bond. A familiar usually appears when a witch desires one, but also when a witch is ready to welcome this kind of bond into their life. Therefore, this card is about soulmate connections. It's a favourable card for finding love and for those seeking richer relationships. Now may be a good time to seek the comfort and support of others. Pay special attention to new people coming into your life, as they have the potential to be lifelong connections. You may feel a sense of familiarity as you've known them for years, and perhaps you have. This person may have been a part of your story over the course of many lifetimes and is here once again to support you on your path. If you have inquired about a specific person, receiving this card is reassurance to trust them and to allow them into your heart. If you are already in a relationship, this is a sign of renewed respect and commitment. However, familiar comes with a gentle warning. The presence of this card merely means the connection is available to you. Meeting or having a soulmate connection doesn't mean your relationship will be easy or like a fairy tale. Be mindful to nurture this relationship to ensure its long-term health. Now, you've got prying eyes. So prying eyes is you, prying eyes with the familiar is you have an admirer. So there is an admirer that is watching you. So number 16. That's 15. So number 16, prying eyes. Keywords: someone has their eye on you, competition, defensiveness. Tarot companion is the 7 of Wands. Someone is keeping a close eye on you. Whether they have good intentions or bad is not yet clear. What is clear is that you're doing something right. Others are taking notice of you, and you will not be able to stay under the radar for much longer. This also means opportunities will become more frequent, and you may find yourself contemplating prospects you haven't considered before. This is an excellent card for anyone wishing to be in the public eye, seeking employment, or looking for new love. You have caught the attention of someone who matters. However, shining brighter attracts attention, both good and bad. Be careful of jealousy and rivalry. Every successful person experiences copycats, no matter how high your vibration or how small your platform. Shadows are attracted to the light the same way a moth is attracted to a flame. You may experience more competition or even a straight-on attack. Don't dim your light, but take proper measures to protect yourself. So you've got a familiar up here. So the prying eyes and the familiar. You have an admirer. The person watching you has the sweetest of intentions. So there you go. So now we want 36. Bathing in the river. Keywords: being present, self-care, tending to your mind, body and soul. The tarot companion is the Four of Swords. Self-care is its own kind of magic. A spell doesn't have to be elaborate to be effective, nor does it need to produce anything specific, like more money or a partner. Magic can be channeled on a cosy Saturday afternoon just by sitting in your favourite chair, next to your favourite window, with your favourite blanket and your favourite tea or coffee, in your favourite mug, with no other goal than to have a moment to yourself and connect to the present. These are the moments that refresh you and give you the strength to deal with some of life's more difficult challenges. And when bathing in the river flows into your reading, it's a big nudge from spirit to make time for tending to your mind, body and soul. You haven't been fully present in your life. Perhaps you have a spiritual practice, but it feels more like checking an item off a to-do list than a moment of bliss and ease. Maybe you take a warm bath but spend that time reading over textbooks or office work you've brought home. Perhaps you have a healthy diet but are inhaling food between appointments rather than savouring the taste and feeling the nourishment flowing through your body. Self-care isn't truly care if it feels more like a chore or something you've compounding with other things. Remember that you matter and you're not just selfishly putting yourself first. You're taking care of yourself so that you'll be around and present for all of life's precious little moments. First steps and birthday parties, time with friends, experiencing culture and living rather than just getting through the day. Companion cards. Bathing in the river supersedes almost all other cards and represents an immediate need for self-care and to slow down. So there you go. You need to do some more self-care and slow down. We're now going to get the Halloween moon rituals. Okay, so 3 cards, please. Is that 3? No, it's 2. One more. Okay, there we go. So we have, by the light of the full moon, I manifest great romantic love into my life. The next full moon guides me closer to my soul family. And the light of the moon leads me to communicate with my inner consciousness. I now want to pull 6 tarot cards. Okay, so 6 cards, please, for Aquarius. Okay then. So we have 6 cards. So we have the Ace of Wands. New projects, inspiration, urge to create. There's willpower, desire, power, potential. Beginnings, new opportunities and growth. We have the Magician. The Magician is asking for action, creation, manifestation, power, clarity, self-confidence, creativity, opportunities, creativity, concentration and resourcefulness. We have the Two of Wands. Two of Wands is planning, progress, making decisions. There is a discovery. There is could be someone leaving home. There is travel plans. There is happiness, goals attained. Creativity and freedom. There's the Nine of Swords. The Nine of Swords, there is something keeping you up all night. You're having sleepless nights. There is anxiety and depression creeping in, insomnia. And there could also be some form of trauma and despair there as well. You have the Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords is ambitious, fast-thinking, action-oriented, brave, driven to succeed, standing up for what he believes in, and truth-seeking. King of Wands. King of Wands is a natural leader, a visionary leader. He's an entrepreneur. He sees the bigger picture. He is mature. He will overcome challenges and is career focused. We want to clarify these cards using my pumpkin cards. We're going to clarify these cards. Okay, so clarify the Ace of Wands. Okay then. So we have the Eight of Wands. So there's some news messages and information coming in fast. There could be some hospital results that you're waiting on, and they're going to come in quite quickly as well. There could also be a journey that you're going to be going on. The Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune is about good luck, karma, life cycles, your destiny, your turning point. There's challenges, there's ups and downs, and things can be a little bit unpredictable. But that is life. That is life. Life is a roller coaster. You just got to ride it. You have to take the good with the bad, and you learn from the good and the bad in life. So that is just a roller coaster that you have to ride. Ace of Cups. So there is a love there. The Ace of Cups is love, compassion, creativity. There is some new feelings there. So it could be someone that you're meeting, spiritually, intuition. There could be a new baby. There could be a proposal and also a marriage connection there. We have the Lovers. So yeah, there could very well be a new love coming in. So there is love, harmony, relationships, union, partnerships, sexuality, passion, values, alignment. There is strength for two together. There is deep love, and you also have a choice. Clarify the Magician. That one flipped. Oh, Judgment. Okay, so let's have a look at these. So we have the Strength card. So you have courage, and you've got the strength. There is passion, subtle power, compassion, persuasion. There is influence. There is inner strength, and there is also focus. So you are going to be focused on something. We have Judgment. Judgment is all about a rebirth, inner calling, a new phase. There is absolution, reckoning, awakening, redemption, forgiveness and mercy. Someone is going to get their karma. This is karma. This is payback. So someone could have treated you wrong, and they're going to get their comeuppance. They're going to get it back 3 times. If someone has been looking after you and been good to you, then they're going to get the good back. So however they've put it out, that's what they're going to get back, good or bad. 9 of Wands. Now, you're still protecting your boundaries. You're still protecting what's yours, your land, your home, your family. You're still standing your ground. This is the last stand. This is your test of faith. The last stand. You're gearing up for the worst because you don't know what it is that's coming next. So you're standing your ground and you're gearing up for the worst. Clarify 2 of Wands. Okay, so there you go. You got Justice as well. So you got the Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles is hardworking, productivity, routine. There is responsibility. He is a very slow and steady knight, but he likes to make sure everything's done perfect. There is some very good productivity there. There is achievement and some good investments. You have Justice. So there is justice coming in. Justice, fairness, truth, the clarity, the law, the equality. There is balance, there is cause and effect. So someone really is going to be getting their karma. You have 7 of Wands. So you're standing your ground. You've had some competition, some arguments, and you're now on the defensive. You're protecting what's yours. You're protecting your land, your home, your family, and you're standing your ground. You're maintaining control, and you're standing up for yourself. Clarify the 9 of Swords. Okay, so we have the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups is someone who is emotionally stable. She is caring, supportive. She is someone who will help heal you. And she really is a sensitive person, and she really does want to heal and help care for others. 2 of Swords. 2 of Swords is difficult decisions and weighing up your options. So there is avoidance, deadlock, stalemate. There is thinking before decisions, and there is also stagnation and choices there. The Moon. The Moon is all about illusions, mystery, dreams, your intuition, your fears, your anxieties, your subconscious, your premonitions. There is also things that are being hidden from you. 5 of Cups. Acceptance, loss, sorrow, grieving, moving on. There is self-forgiveness. Self-forgiveness and bereavement there as well. Clarify the Knight of Swords. Okay, so clarifying the Knight of Swords, we have the 7 of Pentacles. This is your long-term view. This is hard work, diligence, passion. You're putting in the hard work and you're getting some good rewards for your hard work. Now, those investments and rewards that you're getting, you're putting parts of it back into the your business, and it's helping your business grow. So the more you put in, the more rewards you're getting back from it, and eventually you're going to have a great big allotment full of stuff. So you know your business is growing at a good rate. Page of Cups. Page of Cups is creative opportunities. There's news, messages and information coming in. He's someone who is very curious. There is a big surprise coming. He is very sensitive and he is a bit of a dreamer. 8 of Cups. 8 of Cups is about disappointment, abandonment, escaping, leaving, walking away. And this person's doing more than walking. This person's running. You're running away from this and you're determined that you're not going to go back. 8 of Swords. So there's some self-imposed restrictions. There is self-imprisonment. You're feeling like a victim. There is fear here as well. But these restrictions are what you're putting on yourself. You know, you're putting all these restrictions on yourself. It could be that something happened and, you know, you're not comfortable with being outside anymore. So you've got self-imprisonment and self-imposed restrictions there. A victim mentality is what you got. King of Wands. King of Wands is a natural leader, a visionary leader, an entrepreneur. He can see the bigger picture. He is mature. He will overcome challenges and is career focused. Oh, King of Wands, clarifying King of Wands. You got the Death card. There is an ending here. You got the bereavement there as well. So maybe not so great. So there is a Death card here. There is endings, beginning, change, transformation, transition, metamorphosis and end of cycle. You have the Page of Wands. Page of Wands is someone who is got a lot of inspirations, good ideas, exploring and discovering things. He likes to be out in the open. He's very much, you know, off on adventures all the time. He's free-spirited and he brings in excitement and freedom. You have the Devil. The Devil is all about your shadow side, your temptations, your destructive behaviour, your addictions, your toxicities. So the Devil is asking you to get help. This is asking you to get help, to try and get some sort of support with your addictions, because of the destructive behaviour of these addictions. They're wanting you to go and get some sort of help and support. I want to pull 3 of these. Now these I can read in reverse as well as upright. I'm not going to read the whole message. I'm just going to read you the meaning, because if I read the message I'm going to be here till midnight with it all. So yeah, I'm just going to give you the meaning of these cards. So 3 messages please for Aquarius. So that's 2. We want 1 more. 3. Okay then. So let's see what we got. So we have, and sometimes she changes. She is 1,000 flowers. There could be a pregnancy around. And also the two was the Ace of Cups spoke about a pregnancy, so there could be a pregnancy. And number 34, the blessing and the banishing candle. So the blessing and the banishing candle in reverse. So let us get these messages for you. So first of all, we want number 32, 45, 32. Okay then. So it says, and sometimes she changes. So let me hold this one up. So it says, and sometimes she changes. The meaning, private ritual that reveals aspect of self you may have been unaware of. Finding the elemental part of yourself through immersion in that element. Complete self-love, acceptance and acknowledgement. Observation and acceptance of new aspects to you of the self. Validation through the true seeing of yourself. Feeling completely free to be the self that others may not wish to see or validate as even existing. Understanding that form is illusionary and can be shaped and changed. Deeper connection with sensuality, a desire to move beyond restrictions. So that's what we got there. So now we want number 34. So the blessing and the banishing candle. Okay, so this one goes over the page. So I'm going to rest that there. So the blessing and the banishing candle, we want reverse. So fear of the changes time will bring and unable to come to balance with them. A sense of regret at times passing. Buying into pressures to look and feel in ways that may not come so naturally to you. Unbending resistance to growing older. Finding balance and calmness dull. Seeking excitement at the expense of peace. And now we want number 44. This is 44, isn't it? Yeah. She is 1,000 flowers. So the meaning for this one, she is 1,000 flowers, is a bright shining time full of love and bounty, promise and happiness. A time when dreams come true and others offer their love and support. All good deeds done are returning to you. Understanding you have many gifts and feeling balanced and calm about how to work with them. No stress, no worry. A time of wonder, a sense that soon will come a time when life takes on an even deeper meaning, your time in the sun. So that's that one. I'm now going to pull you 3 of these. Now these ones, why are they upside down? Okay, so that's the way it is. So this one, if you look, it's got the blue moon. So I will give you the reading for, say, the blue moon, and then I will read you what the card's about. I thought the owl would be upright, but the owl is the one that's upside down. Okay, then. Oh, the crow's on top. The beautiful crow. Okay, so 3 messages, please. 1. Okay then, perhaps 4. So we have the crow moon, breaking illusions. The harvest moon, rest after labour. Confidence. What's that? The growing moon. And the harvest moon with balance. Okay, so there we go. So first of all, we want the crow moon, number 9. So the crow moon, also known as the storm moon, worm moon and lenting moon. During the crow moon, the energy of the world finally breaks the surface, emerging out into the open. It is a great time to start to grow and explore the universe around you. Allow these new beginnings to break these old illusions that may have held you back in the past. It's a time to see your inner truth, no matter how it may hurt, so your new self can prosper. So number 9, breaking illusions. So we have so number 9, breaking illusions. So we have the waning crow moon suggests looking deep inside yourself to confront any misconceptions you have about your life, just as the crone is here on this card, looking inside. So looking inside a pool of truth, her outer self begins to break away and she sees herself for who she truly is. It may be time to shatter any illusions you have of yourself or others, peel away the misconceptions about your life and see yourself the amazing being that you are and how the goddess intended you to be. We are made in her image, therefore there is nothing wrong with how you are emotionally or physically. Do you tell yourself, if I was just smarter or if I could be less reserved, I would be a better person? Break those illusions, for they are not true. So we now have the growing moon. Number 12. So that's so it's the hare moon. 12. Hold on a minute. So the growing moon, I found it. So the growing moon, also known as the planting moon, Astoria month and budding trees moon. During the growing moon, it's time to take the energy that broke through the surface from the last lunar cycle and propel that forward, using that vitality to create and produce new things. Start to build self-reliance in order to use your own powers and resources rather than those of others. By creating and building self-reliance, your self-confidence will flourish. So here we go. So confidence. It's time to confidence. The waning growing moon encourages to rely on the feeling that you can truly trust yourself. The crone shown on this card has great knowledge and experience. Her visage and steady gaze shows that she is confident in her convictions. She knows her right to speak her mind as she grips firmly to her speaker's staff. It's time to generate confidence in your feelings and your existence upon this physical world. You have a voice and you should stand firm behind it. You were put here in this world by the goddess, and it is time to trust that is for a wondrous reason. Meditate upon where you may need to be more fearless in your life. Is there a time where you did not want to do something, but were not strong enough to say no? Or is there something you want to say to someone, but have not yet had the courage to do so? Well, now is your time. Then we want the harvest moon. So, the harvest moon, also known as the wine moon, singing moon, and Helegmoneth. The harvest moon is the time of year for harvesting grains from the fields and celebrating the fruits of year's labour. Harvest moon legends are tales rooted in the gathering of crops. The harvest moon is also a time to gather, get organised and tame any spiritual, mental or emotional chaos. By taming this disorder, it is also a time to balance the good and bad in your life. After this cleansing, it is time to rest after all your hard work. So we have number 25, balance. The waxing harvest moon represents an equilibrium between dark and light. Here the maiden is shown balancing a light and dark orb of energy in each hand. She also has a port wine stain on half of her face, showing a natural asymmetry. This card signifies that your balance is off in a situation in your life. It is a time to contemplate what is off kilter and then evenly distribute the positive and negative energy, enabling the situation to become upright and steady. Sometimes this task is about work and family. Are you spending too much time and energy at work? When you get home, are you wholly drained? If so, center your precious energy on balancing in your life by spending more time with your family. Focus on what circumstances in your life require balance. And we have number 26. So, rest after labour. So that's the third one about a baby. So the full harvest moon is a time of rest after you've harvested the fruits of your labours. Here the mother is napping, laying upon her harvest with her newborn baby, sleeping in her arms. Not only did she bring in the provisions for the winter, but she also laboured and brought her child into the world. It is time to rest after all the hard work you have accomplished. Take a step back, recognising that you did all you can and enjoy the relaxation you desire. Sometimes this can refer to a friendship, relationship or marriage that you have worked so hard to repair. Maybe you have been putting in many hours to meet a deadline at work. Now that the deadline has passed, take some time off. You toiled and sacrificed to finish your project. Now rest. So there you go. That's what I have for you, Aquarius. I thank you for being here. I thank you for supporting the channel. It was a little bit witchy, but it gives you a little bit of insight on what goes on with the witches and that. So I want to thank you for being here. I would kindly ask you if you could subscribe to the channel. I thank you for your support. And I'll catch you on the next one. Bye.